Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today. We are here with the one and only Miss Sarah Farasia.
David, how are you? You look gorgeous per usual. Love you, my friend. Oh, and I got an excellent 5-star review from somebody about you. And
It was shocking. I'm shocked.
you are? Um,
No, well, I mean, yeah, a little bit.
oh, wait, hold on. It was so lovely.
Oh,
A 5-star podcast review from Barbarella from Australia. 5 stars. Sarah and David, I love you. I've been listening to the Sarah Fraser show for about a year, and I truly love Sarah. And David, when he co-hosts, the two of them are so relatable. I will listen to this episodes and the ones with them together forever. Great episode. Please do more episodes, by the way, with Dr. Applin, your weight loss doctor. There you go. So 5 stars. Thank you, Barbarella.
we are, and this isn't even a joke. We're big in Australia. Like Australia outside the US, Australia is you guys, I right? Like you Aussies, you get we're real and we're unfiltered, and you guys seem to like that type of humor.
They do. Well, and like we've said, everywhere but this country, they use the C word, honey. Everybody's a cunt, when you leave here. But here it's very testy. Oh,
Oh,
I know.
please. Here is like, guess what? Cancel culture's over, people. Nobody gives a fuck. You're canceled for an hour.
Oh, God.
Seriously, dig into everything. I don't care. Remember when I used to be riled up all the time? I've been really well behaved lately.
Yeah, you really haven't. You've had a social life. I mean, we still talk 5 times a day, but
You know who is riled up?
who? Tell me.
Is, and this will get into a little bit of Vanderpump, but this Lala has done an interview and says, I know you're probably not going to like me this season. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. Icona Pop said it the best. I crushed my car. What are the words of that song? I crushed my car. I don't care. I love it. I always think of Snooki and JWoww when I hear that song. I don't know why. I first heard that on Jersey Shore. I don't care. I love it. Remember Icona Pop? Brilliant
Well, I
song.
will say this. Miss Cohen is absolutely right. Andy Cohen called it. Lala is propelling this show. She's the voice of reason. She's bringing these individuals back. Vanderpump Rules this week. She keeps Katie in check. Thank God. She's the
Thank God.
mediator here with poor Joe. Joe got her heart broken this week because Schwartzy was making out with someone new at the singles party, and Joe confessed her love. But that Lala, I like Miss Lala a lot, actually. A lot more than I
You,
thought.
You and I like her. Now, a lot of people don't. You know why a lot of people don't like her? A lot of people are having a problem with it because they're saying that, Lala is producing the show, that she has chosen the paycheck over her friends, and that she has this is the theory. She has regular calls with Lisa Vanderpump. And she is now taking over for Lisa as the moderator. She's meeting with Joe. She's coming around to Sandoval. She puts the others in her place. She met with Schwartzy and is trying to mend that. Lala is, more camera time for Lala, and it's self-produced. And a lot of the fans don't like her as much as you and I do, my darling.
I could see that. She doesn't seem overly, at least I could see that. I could see that. I think she's a better behind the scenes player. She doesn't come off overly thirsty on camera. She doesn't. Now, I
No.
will give her a ton of credit. In this week's episode, she finally asked Ariana, are you over this? It doesn't seem like you're over this. And Ariana said, no, I'm not. I'm still so angry at Schwartz. I thought, good. We're finally getting underneath the emotions of
And
this.
by the way, we all know, Sarah and I know that this was filmed 3 months after. We're not dumb. We're not dumb. So you don't need to remind us of that, because they say, Sarah, give her a break. It was only 3 months later. As if you don't know that and your head is up your fucking asshole.
I know. I know. Anyhow,
God, I'm so hateful today.
oh
Um,
well, bring it on. But we haven't seen Hateful David in a while. You've been very
I
light.
would
You've been
agree.
very light. Now it's time to get heavy again.
Thank you.
Yeah. So anyhow, I could see that with Lala. I could see her working it behind the scenes.
Right. And I mean, aren't they all? They think Sheena works it behind the scenes too. I mean, right. Like, listen, I've always liked Lala. I loved having her here. I find her authentic. She is keeping the show going. I think Lala personally, if you want to say Tom and Ariana saved the show for this season and last season, I think the future of the show next season, season 12, is we're going to have it because of Lala. I think she's saving the show for next season. We all want to know what next season's going to be about. I mean, she has come out also and said at the reunion, not just that, she looks at people differently. Ariana just did an interview and she's like, I don't get it. Every season I look at people differently. But Lala has done an interview recently and she said at the reunion, people that she thinks were honest are not honest. And we got some fraudulence in the mix. So she's calling some people fraudsters. And then when she was pushed as to who she was talking about, she said, there's just something about her or there's nothing about her. You guys make the call. Sounds like she's talking about Ariana and or Katie. Duh.
Well, Katie is such a, I don't know. I don't get Katie. Like I've never really, I don't know. She just doesn't do it for me. I don't really care for her. And she had her hot lesbian moment last night. She stole Schwartzy's date and then they started making out. And she does give me power lesbian vibes, doesn't she? I guess what is she? Is she like bi or pan or something? I don't know.
Katie, let me tell you something because I got some notes here. Katie and Tori, bring it on. I mean, look, Schwartzy is not gonna be with you, Tori. He's not interested. Again, I do not think Schwartzy is some great fucking prize. Again, dick smaller than my fucking pinky. Okay, doesn't dick smaller than my goddamn pinky. Okay,
Don't you dare.
sorry.
Don't you dare say that. I think he has a massive wang, I bet. And the guy is a horticulturist. Like, I thought, no, don't you come for my Schwartzy. I love him. He's sensitive. He wants to live his single life. He got divorced. My God, he's been with Katie dealing with all that crap for years. Let the man be. For Joe, I feel bad for Joe. I love Joe. And she's like caught major feelings. And she was so sad. But first of all, and he was never going to be with Tori. I'm sorry, Tori. Like, no.
Katie and Tori, I'm like,
They're better
listen,
together.
Katie is like a power lesbian. I am totally here for. I think that Katie and Tori would be a great couple. I could totally see it. And I think Katie with a woman, I am totally here for. And I have to tell you, I've come around. Joseph, I like her. I like Joseph.
I love Joseph.
I like Joseph.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love Joseph. Joseph is authentic and real and what that friend group needs. And I hope this kind of whatever breakup, not that they were together, I hope we're still going to see her more on season 12. I really do.
I have a bad feeling.